whistle and a lot of contact.
Yeah, yo, Royce. We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So I need
And
you
taking
to
a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
on the count
They've
of
come
three.
out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've
Everybody
applied
now,
pressure
one,
and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Names go together. Fronting like they ill. Word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
And Harris drops them both.
On their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
Yeah,
The Magic have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
and they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Both good from the line that time.
Confidence because of how good he is. Talk about some great numbers for Harris. He already has 8 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of overlooks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Harris.
We like the U in the 80s. Back to back, set a track. Hit the lick, get it back. Get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back. Time and time again while I'm sipping on it. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. He needed to review it. I'm sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angle.
Pass was good.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And the buzzer sounds, and the first, and we've got it. Bucks shooting just 31% in the game. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Bird. Harris is out there with Dunleavy. And it's Haynes in at the 4-man position. That's good.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And Milwaukee has possession. Sampson kicks the ball. Rebound by the Magic.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Bird, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go shot top there with that one hand tomahawk slam? And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
For 3, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
But they recover it. Here's Harris. Again, the Magic score.
And wasting no time in transition, really pushing the pace.
And, you know, when the defense doesn't have time to set up, it really does make scoring a lot easier.
Knocked loose. And here we go with the Magic fast break. 3-pointer. Good on the shot.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
They set the screen. Paul dishes to Parker, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Looking to end the run. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
They set the pick. Passes to McGee. Trying his luck deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. That one is no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. That's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
We keep being born again
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
A moment here to see some stats for Parker. How last month turned out for him. First in scoring. First in rebound.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Frazier, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Magic shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has.
Magic out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And we'll go to Kenny first. What you see out there?
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, when you look at the opponent field goal percentage, that tells the whole story. They gave up way too many good looks. When they come out of the break, they got to play way tougher, Ernie. Get those hands up. Get in your opponent's face. Do something.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
It's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth best, the Bucks.
And just having a terrific year on the.
This guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Milwaukee making a switch. McGuire's checked in. For Orlando, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The free throw off from Harris season. Quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Now the Bucks making a change here. McGee's checked in. And he can't get the first one.
Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle with your teeth, you clench your knuckles.
And he's good on the second.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Throw good. Bird. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. Kenny, your thoughts?
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. You know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.